We're Team 6, and our problem states is food insecurity. I'm Laura,
I'm Michael.
I'm Alex.
and you couldn't be here. Alright, our how might we statement. How might we decrease food insecurity? By increasing access of food for low-income families in the metro Atlanta area. And some statistics. So people who are food insecure, the state of Georgia is actually 0.6% higher than the national average. And for children who are food insecure, we're 0.4% higher than the national average, as well as the Midwest Food Bank, who I contacted. Out of the 29 county service area, 12.8% of people are food insecure, and 16.5% of children are food insecure.
So this is our persona. This is Jimmy. He's a high school student who plays football. So as you see, he goes to school, and he's got breakfast at 8 and 12. And from what I found out, is that the meals he's getting is approximately 1,000 calories a day, and also children burn about 2,000 calories a day just from thinking, so he's already not getting enough food he needs from the provided lunch from school. And then he's going to football practice without any snacks. He's burning more calories, and then by the time he gets home after football, he's really tired. He's probably not going to study or do any of his homework.
Alright, and then the second part we have here, about 9:30, Jimmy's mom gets home, and they usually have two options, which is either since she's come home from a long day of work, she doesn't want to cook, maybe they don't have any food in the fridge. Either they can go hungry, which is not very ideal. Jimmy hasn't eaten since 12, or they go to fast food, like McDonald's, get something from the dollar menu. The only problem with that is fast food is calorically dense, but it's not nutrition dense. So Jimmy is not getting the proper nutrition he needs to be a growing boy. And we have one primary stakeholder. The only reason we have one is because it's such a taboo topic that not many people want to talk about it. Can't really go to people and ask why they're hungry, why they don't have any food. And that is what Jimmy's based off of, is our primary stakeholder.
And then G2 and Courtney both work for No Kid Hungry, but they have different perspectives and different roles. So G2 was more about the awareness and the stigma behind it of kids don't want to go to a food bank, and Courtney gave the insight about just because maybe they go to fast food and they are look bigger doesn't mean they're not food insecure. They're still not getting the nutrition they need. And then our other four stakeholders just kind of gave us more information in just general statistics and stuff on the topic.
Okay, so why doesn't donating to food banks work? So people think that the food they donate to food banks or food drives, they think that food goes directly to people who are food insecure. That's actually not the case. A lot of the problem is access for those people. They can't access the food that has been donated to them. So that's because of the stigma, or just they don't have the time to get it, or money or other reasons. So that's where we step in, the delivery aspect.
So some of our solution ideas was an Uber Eats concept or a Starship concept, just kind of ways that people can use their phones to get the food to their house from the food bank. And then why us? We're pretty diverse group. We have a lot of different interests and a lot of different skills, and I think we all felt pretty strongly about this topic, and we really want to see a difference